skin.
It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
Hello everyone, it is Freshky33 here again, and I am bringing you another Pokemon team analysis. And this time I'm switching the norm, and I'm going to a UU team I made for Kevin a while back ago. And this Pokemon team consists of Crobat, Azelf, Roserade, Registeel, Arcanine, and Swampert. And I'm going to be starting off as Crobat. Crobat, I'm running a max attack, max speed, Jolly Nature, so that's 394 speed, so that's going to be outspeeding a lot of things in the UU tier, with a Choice Band. So, with a Choice Band, this Crobat's hitting about over 400 attack, and that's just really powerful for Crobat, because they can be switching into a fighting type move, quad resist it, and just deal damage back at it. The moveset I have on here is U-turn, so it can kind of be a scout if I really need it to be, which I usually do use it for. Brave Bird, Cross Poison for stab, and Quick Attack. And I did run Zen Headbutt before this, but I found that Quick Attack was a little bit more useful because any low HP Pokemon that's a Scarf that I can't outspeed, a Quick Attack is more useful for the situation. The second Pokemon I have is Azelf, and Azelf is a max speed, max special attack, modest nature, excuse me, 383 special attack. That's pretty darn big for a UU. It is running a Choice Scarf on here, and with 329 speed, it is able to outspeed a Choice Scarf Flagon by 1.5 speed points. Now that's very important to be just annihilating a Flagon right off the bat, so you don't have to worry about it for the rest of the match. And so the moveset I have on here is Thunderbolt to deal with Empoleon, Psychic to deal with any fighting types in a stab move, Fire Blast to deal with any steel types like Registeel or Roserade, and Hidden Power Ice. But having Hidden Power Ice, it is very important you monitor your IVs. Because if you mess up the IVs for Hidden Power Ice, it can make you slower or speed tie with a Flagon. And so the IVs that I use is 31 HP, 30 attack, 30 defense, 31 special attack, 31 special defense, and 31 speed. So that's giving you the extra point of speed to outspeed the Flagon, but yet still giving you the Hidden Power Ice. The next Pokemon I have is Roserade. Roserade is a 252 HP, 120 defense, 136 special defense with a Calm Nature. That's 308 special defense and 176 physical defense. The ability I have on it is Natural Cure, because Natural Cure is very useful over Poison Point, because Poison Point may poison it, but Natural Cure lets me switch into a Sleep Powder or another hazard-inducing move like Toxic Spike so I can absorb it, and then take a Will-O-Wisp or a T-Wave or an Ice Beam that can somehow freeze me, and I can switch that and be perfectly fine and come back in. The moveset I have on here is Spikes, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Synthesis. The Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb for the stab, and the Synthesis I have on here is because so I can set up spikes, but yet recover some of the damage I lost from the spike setting up. The item I have on here is Black Sludge, so I can get HP recovery throughout the battle. The next Pokemon I have is Registeel. Registeel is 252 HP with 252 special defense, and it is pretty useful because 438 special defense and UU is very useful just for any type of walling situation. The ability I have is Clear Body, and I really want the Dream World ability, Light Metal, to come out just so I can deal with the low kicks from Ambipomps, because those are very annoying. That does about 60% to my Registeel each time. The moveset I have on here is Stealth Rock, so I can set up the rocks, the best move in the game, many people call it. Thunder Wave to cripple any fire type trying to switch into counter my Registeel, like Darmanitan or Victini. Seismic Toss for the just general damage, and Iron Head for the stab, and sometimes flinch. And I have leftovers on here to get some HP back whenever I'm just setting up stuff or doing attacks. And here's my favorite part of the team, because I have my 2 favorite Pokemon in this team, and it makes me so happy I get to use it in a good team and very, very competitive team too. Arcanine is 72 HP, 252 attack, and 184 speed. It is Jolly Nature, so that's giving it about 299 speed, so it makes it pretty fast. And 319 attack, so that's pretty fast, pretty, kind of bulky, and can deal out damage. The ability I have is Flash Fire, because I can be taking any fire attacks from Roserade or Registeel that are directed towards them, and just switch on my Arcanine and just deal damage and get that Flare Blitz boost. I have Life Orb on here, and so that really makes this Pokemon kind of not able to withstand many attacks and be out in the field very long. So when you use Arcanine, you have to make sure that you use it very quickly or very effectively. And the moveset I have is Flare Blitz, Extreme Speed to just, last Pokemon, boom, automatically dead, no counters, just get in and hit it. Close Combat to be dealing just general, attack, so I can attack an Empoleon pretty well. And I have Crunch on here. And the reason why I have Crunch is because I was running Morning Sun before, but me and Kevin noticed that Morning Sun really wasn't that effective. Even though it does recover some of the HP I lost from Flare Blitz and Life Orb and all the other recoil moves, it just isn't that useful for this Arcanine, because it gets totally walled by Pokemon like Chandelure and Slowbro. And so I found out that it has Crunch, so I put that in and I tested it out, and it totally annihilates any Chandelures with Crunch. Only subbing Chandelures give it a little bit of problem. And Slowbro, it can't really take out, without getting hit by a Scald and possibly dying from it, but from switching in and then attacking again, it can do pretty good against it. And my last Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon of all time, Swampert. Swampert is 240 HP, 68 attack, and 200 defense. And it is Adamant Nature. That's 300 attack with 266 defense. So it's a little bit different from Smogon, because this is more of a physically bulky attacking Swampert. It can take hits like from Darmanitan for days and just dish out with 300 attack. The moveset I have on here is Waterfall for Stab, Earthquake for another Stab, Avalanche, which is a kind of an older move from, I think, from like 4th Gen or Surgeon, I'm not sure. But it's a breeding move, which I've now brought up to 5th Gen so it can be used more effectively. And it's really useful because Swampert at 156 speed really isn't going to be outspeeding much. So if they want to be switching in a Flygon or any type of Pokemon weak to Ice, I can be absorbing that damage and dishing out a 120 base power Avalanche after I've already been hit by a move that same turn. So it's kind of the same principle of Payback, except it's an Ice type move. And the 4th move I have is Stone Edge. And I don't carry Stealth Rock on here because, I already have Registeel setting up rocks. And I find Stone Edge a little bit more useful than the other move I have. Just to deal with the flying type moves that I'm maybe outspeeding or not very affected by Avalanche. This is kind of my Freshkey 33 special. The item I have on here is Leftovers and just a normal Torrent ability. And well, guys, this is my UU team. This is actually what me and Kevin are using quite avidly. I'm sorry. If you see me on Smogon using a UU team, I'm probably using this team because it is just a beautiful team to behold. My 2 favorite Pokemon of all time, and just, it's so competitive because I got bulky Pokemon, but I got super offensive Pokemon too. It works really, really well for me. And I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you guys use this team. Or just, leave any comments, suggestions, any type of theme or Pokemon you want me to use in my next Pokemon team. And I do apologize if I'm not going to be coming out with which was very good teams recently, because my computer actually got just destroyed by like a hard drive failure. So I lost everything. I had about like 13 teams I had lined up for Kevin to use, but it kind of got destroyed, so I have to remake everything. So any input you guys want from me, please just give it to me, because I'm literally working from scratch now. I made one team today, and because I got APs and just any recommendations, guys, just give it to me. And for counters, for right now, the only one I've encountered throughout the tier is a subbing Chandelure, because a Chandelure behind a sub is very hard to take down with the Pokemon that I have right now, because the priority moves I have on my Pokemon are both normal, so I can't be really attacking the Chandelure very effectively. And someone recommended a Pokemon moveset on KDubs1298's Facebook channel. In his Facebook channel, someone recommended a Lapras. Lapras with Hydration, Rest, Ice Beam, no, Thunder, Hydro Pump, and I'm blanking on the Force move. But I really do enjoy this set. I think it's very interesting. The only thing I do kind of wonder is why they put the other 252 into speed instead of HP, because Lapras isn't going to be at speeding much. But that's one tweak I have with it. I really like it because it's very similar to the Executor I run, which is very similar. So hopefully I'll be able to use that Pokemon in a very soon Pokemon team I have for you. And I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, sub, comment, and make sure to tell Kevin that Freshkey33 is awesome. Okay, well guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.